Hello everybody and welcome back to Crazy Bees Urban Farm. My name is Debbie. If you are just joining us today, we are so happy to have you, and if you are returning, I am so glad you're back. Today we are doing some cold stratification for our carrot seeds. So I wanted to show you what I'm trying for the first time. I have a bunch of different carrot seeds. I don't care so much about knowing what variety I planted and whatever. I just want some germination. So I'm trying this new method because I have tried my carrots before, and living here, it's very difficult to get them started because the soil has to stay very moist, and carrot seeds need to be closer to the top because they need light. So they dry out really fast, and it's hard for me to get any kind of germination. So I am going to try this cold stratification, and they need a certain amount of cold to germinate also. They like the cold. So I got indoor potting mix. I pre-moistened it. It's on a paper towel. And I don't know if you can see, let me zoom in a little bit here. If you can see all those little seeds, I just sprinkled them all over the top of the mix. I did that with 2 of them, and it doesn't matter how many you put on there. You know, you just sprinkle them on. Carrots and the date of when I put them in. So this is step 1, and we will check back in a couple of days and see what's going on. These need to be put in the freezer for a couple of days, and we'll see what's happening in a couple of days. Hello you guys, and welcome back. I am doing an update video today. Do you remember when we started the seeds for the carrots? We were trying to do stratification with them. Well, my life gets busy, and I did the stratification for 24 hours in the freezer and went down and took them out of the freezer. And then I had them sitting outside. I had 2 trays, and I had them sitting outside, and I went to work, and you have to keep them moist. Well, we had a lot of wind that day, but I had them on the patio. Somehow the wind caught the one, the soil had dried out, and it blew it. So I might have carrot seeds coming up all over the place. I doubt it, but because they need moisture and we're in the desert. But this one we saved, and I was like, okay, so that's not working. So I put it under the grow lights with, because there was nothing happening. So I put it under the grow lights with more moisture and a Ziploc bag over it to create some humidity. And this is what happened. Now I've got all these little seeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tweezers, okay? And this is going to be a labor of love, I'll tell you what, because I'm going to space them. Let's see. We're going to start about right here. Start here. And I'm going to do them every few inches apart. And then I'm going to take on, see how this do, you know, this is all just, I'm going to have to be very careful. Very, very careful. Look at that. And then we're going to have to take it and plop it into that hole. Stick it in there. And then cover it up. Oh, do you see that little guy? Let me zoom in. He's right there. See him? So I'm going to do that all the way around here, and it's going to take a while. I am going to get something different to poke my holes though, rather than that. And I think I might need to get my glasses on too so I don't lose my holes, because the sun's kind of shining right down on my area here. And we'll come back in a little bit after I get this finished. And I'm still sitting here working on my carrots. Okay, here we are. It is now 5:30. We started this at 3 o'clock. And we started over here. So all of those carrots that were on that plate did not fit into this pot. There was too many. I spaced them about 2 inches apart, so I won't have to do any thinning. And I'm hoping that they will settle in and do really well. I am going to put some loofah over top of this to keep out any animals. So we had that one, and then I still had more left over after that one was filled. So I'm trying them in this one. And I filled this pot and used up all those carrot seeds that we had. So we'll see what happens in the days ahead.